started Do or Die Studios because I saw a gap in the market for affordable actor events and workshops and conferences, because as an actor, you know, I was struggling coming out of drama school and I was just being ripped off with prices of workshops of like 80 quid and upwards really, and I was like, let me work out. And I asked the casting director how much it costs to get them to do a workshop, and then I was just totaling it up and I was like, wait, they're making loads out of this, like why do they need to make that much? So I thought, you know, start it up, make them affordable, and yeah, that's where it started. During COVID, I was sat at home twiddling my thumbs, kind of like feeling guilty that I wasn't you know, a nurse or a doctor or helping out in a supermarket, and I was like, oh, like I want to help out but I don't know how. And then that was when the Do or Die Studios Cast Me Comp was born. And what that was a self-tape competition for actors who were at home, you know, not acting and not being creative. And it allowed them to do that whilst paying a winner a really high fee, writers a brilliant fee, and also making a donation to charity. I mean, I think we've donated over £7,000 to charity at the minute, and over £10,000 in winnings and payments to writers, which is, you know, beyond anything that I could have wished for when I first started it up. The first time that I got my own customer was crazy. Like, yeah, it's crazy because you have this idea of what you want to put out there and what you think's good, but you don't actually know if it's good and people will like it until you get that first bing. Someone just bought a ticket or whatever, and as soon as that first one came in, I was like, oh, okay, people might actually like my idea. So yeah, it was really cool. So the best thing about having your own business is you control the creativity. Like, if I have an idea, I can follow it through and do it how I want to do it. When I've worked in other places, like I worked in retail for a while, and I just felt like anytime that I had a creative idea that I was kind of pushing towards my manager, it was always shut down, or was just like, oh, okay, that's a good idea. And when you're your own boss, you can actually action that idea straight away. But that also is the negative about having your own business, because if that idea doesn't work, then it's down to you and it's your responsibility, and you've got no one to hide behind or to blame. It's you and it's down to you. Social media before I started a business was such like a negative experience, but actually it's shown me that you can create a business and create a following and a group of people who support each other on those social medias, and you can get word out there and you can get free advertisement, free marketing. You know, it's really there for you to use, and you can use it really well in business. I feel like I've always had this entrepreneurial kind of attitude. So, you know, I studied it for GCSE and A-levels, business studies, and I've always been interested in it. And when a party got cancelled, an end of year party in year 8, I went out and hired a club, paid for the club, sold tickets in school, sold tickets online, and did the party myself. So I've always been like a bit of a, you know, wanting to get into business and selling sweets at school and stuff like that. So I've always had it in me, so I think my family just weren't too shocked, to be fair. But yeah, I think they're super proud of me. I think people probably will be surprised that I'm a business owner, but I don't really shout about it, to be fair. You know, I think most people from school won't know, and I don't put it on the website or the social media. I kind of like to keep it like separate and just let that be that, and you know, me just kind of work behind the scenes. So yeah, I'm not really sure about that, to be honest. It's crazy. Like we're going into production of short scenes and short films. I've just written my first short film, which I want to get filmed through Do or Die Studios. So, you know, the future is endless and it's out there to grab by anyone. So I'm excited.